Alright, so the movie kicks off in this peaceful, little New England town where we meet this sweet, recently deceased couple, Adam and Barbara Maitland. They live in this big, old house and love their quiet, rural life. That is, until they die in a freak car accident. But don't worry, this is where the fun begins. After the accident, they come back to their house, and it's business as usual, except for one small detail: they're ghosts now. They can't leave the house, and worse, they find this huge handbook for the recently deceased that's supposed to help them navigate the afterlife, but, of course, it's like reading a VCR manual from the 80s. Completely useless. Things take a turn when the Dietz family moves in, an eccentric, artsy bunch from the big city. Charles, the dad, just wants peace and quiet, but his wife Delia, a wannabe avant-garde artist, starts redecorating the house in the most bizarre ways. And their goth daughter, Lydia? She's super weird and dark, but you kind of fall in love with her because she's the only one who can actually see Adam and Barbara. The Maitlands, desperate to get rid of these obnoxious new occupants, try everything to haunt them out of the house, but they're so bad at being ghosts it's almost embarrassing. So what do? They summon the one ghost who can really bring the chaos, Beetlejuice, the bio-exorcist who specializes in scaring the living away. But oh man, calling Beetlejuice is like opening Pandora's box. Beetlejuice, played by Michael Keaton in one of his most iconic roles, is this totally unhinged, crass, over-the-top ghoul. He's like this cartoon character come to life with his striped suit, wild hair, and insane energy. But he's also a bit of a creep, and the Maitlands quickly realize they've made a huge mistake. He's chaotic, inappropriate, and just too much, but you can't help but love him because he's so outrageous. The movie takes us on this hilarious roller coaster as Beetlejuice wreaks havoc, trying to scare the Dietzes out of the house with all these wild antics. There's that unforgettable dinner scene where Delia and her guests are possessed and forced to sing and dance to Day-O, you know, the Banana Boat song. It's hilarious and spooky, perfectly capturing the movie's dark humor. But things get out of control fast, and Beetlejuice has his own agenda. He wants to marry Lydia to escape the afterlife rules and be free to cause more mayhem. Lydia, feeling misunderstood by everyone, almost agrees, but the Maitlands swoop in to stop the wedding in the nick of time. There's this insane showdown with a giant sandworm. Don't ask, it's just one of the many bizarre Burton creations, and in the end, Beetlejuice is banished back to the afterlife, where he belongs. The movie wraps up with a sweet note. Lydia becomes friends with Adam and Barbara, and they all live happily together in the now haunted house. Meanwhile, Beetlejuice? He's stuck in the afterlife, still causing trouble, but at least for now, the chaos is over. Beetlejuice is a perfect blend of the creepy and the comical, with Tim Burton's signature style oozing from every frame. It's a wild ride, and honestly, it never gets old.